Tensions with Venezuela have been escalating fast in the last several hours, and especially since Thanksgiving. This morning, before 8 a.m., President Trump posted on Truth Social this warning to all airlines pilots, drug dealers, and human traffickers. Basically, he's saying the airspace above and surrounding Venezuela is closed in its entirety. CBS News reached out to the White House for clarity, and they referred us to this advisory that we reported on and that was issued last Friday. It says operators are advised to exercise caution when operating in the Venezuela area or region due to the worsening security situation and heightened military activity in or around Venezuela. After this advisory came out, 6 international companies stopped flights in and out of Venezuela. Not that the U.S. forced them to do it because of the military activity and escalation in the region. The Maduro regime retaliated against those 6 companies by revoking their rights to fly in and out of Venezuela. The Venezuelan government now issued a response to the Truth Social post. They call the post a hostile, unilateral, arbitrary statement or declaration incompatible with international law. But here's something else that Venezuela says in this communication that I found very interesting. It says, through this action, the government of the United States has suspended unilaterally the migrant flights or the flights of Venezuelan immigrants that had been coming deported from the United States into Venezuela. The Venezuelan government says 75 repatriation flights had landed in total. So now the U.S. can't deport Venezuelans to Venezuela. And this is happening as the United States ended temporary protected status, which allowed for hundreds of thousands of Venezuelans living in the United States to have work permits, to have driver's licenses, and to be able to live in the U.S. without the fear of deportation into a country where at any moment now we could see, as President Trump promised on Thanksgiving Day, land strikes that could be taking place very soon. So the end of TPS could significantly increase the number of Venezuelans deported. The question is, where to? The answer to that question might lie in the U.S.'s confidence that Maduro will in fact succumb to the pressure and that he will voluntarily step down. The New York Times reported that last week, President Trump and Maduro spoke on the phone, and today the Wall Street Journal has been reporting that that conversation had to do with Venezuela's demands for amnesty to Maduro and those close to him. And the Wall Street Journal says, according to people familiar with the call and whatever was said, that Trump told Maduro that if he doesn't step down voluntarily, the U.S. will consider other options, including, of course, the use of force.